Hi everyone, this is Dennis Pan from SAP Ariba again. Thank you all for watching my previous two videos of me using Recast.AI platform to create Food4U chatbot that allows you to search for restaurants on Yelp. So just an update, Recast.AI now has been renamed as SAP Conversational AI or CAI, to reflect the fact that SAP bought the company, while at the same time make it easier for SAP to market the platform to businesses around the world so that they can use that to create business chatbots. The reason I'm doing this video is because I made modifications to the Food4U chatbot, in which I modified the conversational flow of users so that it would be smoother, more pleasant, and of course more logical. And also later I'm going to demonstrate the SAP Conversational AI's Webchat capability, in which you can embed CAI chatbots like Food4U onto a HTML page, so you can deploy it onto a cloud server like AWS. So you can share the link with anybody else, and anybody who open the link can open this chatbot you embedded onto the page and play with the chatbot. Let's get started. So this is index.html I deployed onto Amazon Web Services. And this page has the Food4U chatbot embedded in it, so that when you share this link to anybody, people can open in the browser and anyone can play with the bot. So you say, click on me, and in this bot, it will tell you that it will help you search for restaurants on Yelp, and it will ask you, do you want it to search for restaurants now? I just say, yes, please. And it will ask you what type of food. Maybe I say, I want Chinese food. And it will ask you which location. There are many suggestions, but in here, I just say, I will visit Chicago. So suppose you're going to visit Chicago, so you want to know where you can find good Chinese food in the city. So you say, I will visit Chicago. And the prompt will tell you that if you click on the results button, this will search for Chinese restaurants in Chicago. Let's see if this works. So click on the results button. Sometimes it will take a while. Yes, it does search for Chinese restaurants in Chicago, Illinois. Of course, you can click on home to restart everything, in which you see the logo for Food4U, and it will ask you, do you want to search for restaurants on Yelp now? Suppose say, no thanks. And it said that's okay, but you can restart searching for restaurants again anytime. Maybe I just say restart, and I go to the home screen. Maybe I just say yes, and it will again ask for what kind of restaurants, and there are like suggestions here. So maybe I just say I want Korean food in maybe Seattle, and it will tell you click on results button will search for Korean restaurants in Seattle, and we click on results. Indeed, this searches for Korean restaurants in Seattle, Washington. So how do we embed Food4U Bot from conversational AI to an index.html that will be deployed onto a cloud server like AWS? First of all, if you visit Food4U site, The web address is cai.tools.sap/dennis2018/food4u. Once you already enter into this page via your own SAP Conversational AI account, you can simply click on Fork button, and it will fork a Food4U bot onto your account. In your account, locate Food4U location and click on it. And then in the Food4U bot page, you click on Connect tab. And the first item is Webchat. So you click on that, you create a new Webchat. In here, I already created a new Webchat. It will ask you for color scheme, header customization, message setting, and it allows you to put in the welcome message as I have shown you in the demo for the chatbot. So it will hint how the user should start using the chatbot. And there's call to action customization. Basically, the chatbot window, chatbot icon on the page says something like "click on me." You can put anything like "click on me to get started" or "Food4U bot." You can do it any way you want. And you have global setting. You don't want to save the conversation forever, so you want to save it for maybe 9 hours. And also you want to make sure the user does not put in too much character in the input. So you have to limit the amount of character the user can input into the chat window and the reply to the chatbot. There are two reasons for that. One is security. What if some hackers want to use some kind of code injection attack onto your chatbot? They will put in some weird code onto your chatbot and ruin something that you do not know because there's no limits on how many characters you put in. Another consideration is that what if all of a sudden you go crazy and you want to reply a message of 5,000 characters to conversational AI? Well, it will overload the system for conversational AI, which is not exactly what we want, because every time you put in a large message and reply to the bot, this is extremely taxing in the back end of SAP Conversational AI system, interpreting your reply so to make proper response. So therefore, the polite thing is to limit the maximum length for messages for each user. And if you keep scrolling down, you have the Webchat script with JavaScript code that you can copy and paste into your HTML file that you will upload to the cloud server. And whenever you make sure you save, click on Save Changes. So in this folder, I have the index.html yelpbot.png. So this is only a local file on my computer that's yet to be loaded to AWS. But in this, before I do that, I upload that to AWS. I have to copy this web chat script and paste it somewhere in the body of this index.html. Once you do that, basically you embedded the chatbot, the Food4U chatbot, onto this page. And after that, all you need to do is to deploy that page into AWS or other cloud servers, and then you can share the link to anybody on this planet in order for them to search for, play with the bot and search for restaurants on Yelp. And in the description of this video, this link for the page that hosts the chatbot will be available for everyone. You can just copy and paste the link onto your browser and play with the bot anytime around. And you're free to share the link with anyone you want. And also, the description of this video will have the link to Food4U chatbot I made. So you can copy the link you see in the description and paste in your browser, and then you can access my bot and fork it onto your SAP Conversational AI account. Thank you very much, and have a great time playing with Food4U chatbot. Have a great day. Bye.